Hi, I'm Pantazi. Today I want to talk to you about one of the more important films that I've made and released the information in it. It was called Muscle Spindle Cells and Golgi Tendon Organs. Now, if you're into Kyusho, you need to know about these structures. They're so important because they work on reflexive actions. Now, these reflexive actions are far more powerful than nerve reactions. Now, when we're in Kyusho, we do attack the nervous system quite a bit. They're not pressure points. They're actually striking nerves or causing nerve stimulations. Now, what that is it's broken down into two parts. There's the somatic part, which is your conscious control over your muscle actions, like moving an arm, a leg, making a fist, etc. Then you have your automatic functions, or your autonomic nervous system, which are working something in the nature of your circulation, your digestion, your respiration. And there's reflexes. Reflexes are automatic responses, such as you've put your hand on a hot fire, you're going to withdraw quickly without your even thinking about it. It's just a reflex. You have no control over it. You cannot stop it, and it just puts you into a position where you're safer. And these are involved in the muscles as muscle spindle cells. And they're also in the Golgi tendons, which are called the Golgi tendon organs. Now, a lot of people in Kyusho think the Golgi tendon is just in the back of the elbow. And yeah, there is one there, but they're all over the body. They're in your jaw, they're in your chest, they're in your ribs, your legs, everywhere. So learning how to work with them are critical. Now, here's the key to it. Okay, if you're learning to disable a person, you want to be able to disable muscles. You want to be able to disable with tendons. You want to be able to dysfunction the person with nerves, blood vessels, the whole gambit. Because in an altercation where you're hot and heavy into a fight situation and it's aggressive, it's fast, you need to have every part of that human's body as a target. And properly learning how to target that person's anatomy is key to your survival or your victory if you're in a sport match. Now, a lot of people don't believe in the pressure points, and that's okay. I don't believe in them either. Okay, working with the nerves of the body can be difficult for some people because it takes accuracy, and a lot of people don't want to put the time into developing that accuracy. But working with the muscles, muscles are covering your whole entire body. They're far bigger than the nerve structures. So at least learning how to work with the nerves of or the nervous reflexes of the muscles and the tendons is key. If you're in grappling, oh my God, you're on the ground. You need to know about the tendons. There was a match a long time ago with Matt Hughes and one of the Gracie brothers. And Matt Hughes had one of the Gracies on the ground, and he had him in a side arm bar. He was bending the man's arm back so far, but it wasn't giving. Had he stretched on that Golgi, the muscles, the tendons, and all the connective tissues would have loosened, and that would have been a dislocation. So in a position like that where it didn't work for him, he could have made that work. It's the same thing with the muscles. You're working with the person's musculature on their arms, their legs, their chest, and you're working in that grappled situation or any tangled situation. Even if you're doing joint manipulations, you need to know these structures to have a more powerful effect and a more dysfunctioning ability on your opponent. So again, Kyusho isn't pressure points. But what you do need to know is the neurological system, the vascular system, the physiological system, and the functionality of the human body. And that's what this film teaches you. It teaches you how to correctly strike a muscle. And it's different all over the body. You know, you have to look at the way the muscle lies, the way it connects into the tendons and then into the bones. So it's important. This information is really important for any martial artist. It's also important if you're just doing any kind of sport, because you want to know how your muscles work. You want to know how your tendons work, because if you're running down the track, say you're doing track, and you pull a hamstring, you get a knot in your muscle, wouldn't it be interesting to know what's going on, how to relieve it easier and far faster? Okay, so again, this is vital information. And Kyusho does mean the vital point. The vital point here is learning your anatomy, learning how to dysfunction an opponent for your martial progress and your prowess. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm going to put a little clip at the end here just showing you one application of a simple muscle spindle cell, so you can get the idea of the difference in power and how it affects the human body. Thanks for watching. By the way, I'm going to put a link below so you can access the film. It's instant. It'll play on your computer, your TV, your mobile phone. You can get that instant access. Just click that link below and it'll take you to the full film so you can get the full education on the muscle spindle cells and the Golgi tendon organ to make your martial art more powerful. Now in the back, turn around. Okay, good advertising again. Okay, learning something for the arts. Okay, now when you're in the back here, the muscle fibers go across, but not directly across. Here they go across, here they go down more. Now if you paid attention to some of the other previous lessons, I always said when you're doing an elbow here or you're striking up in this upper section, you have to go down at a 45. The reason is because those muscle fibers actually come down at that angle. Now you've got this muscle group here. It ends right about the midsection, right under that shoulder blade. These muscle fibers come more across this way, and that's why that angle is better going straight in, because you're getting the spindle cell as well. Okay, so now if I strike straight across on this area here, okay, it hurts. Okay, but if I come down on that a little bit more, you get a better body reaction with that, and that's just a light little tap. Okay, if I was fighting and I held him up in here and came in with a punch this way, much like you were doing Nahanchi Nidan, okay, just grab it, punch down, that is the correct angle, and you will have them collapse. You just make sure their chin's not on your arm, because that's going to whiplash their neck, and that might be why that move was designed, because right from here, I've got him right into that choking maneuver, okay, and if I did that really hard, okay, then I could actually like snap his neck with the next move, because the next move in the kata is, you know, well, that's Gojishin, sorry, wrong kata. Okay, but the next move in the kata does another move that you could actually break his neck with. Okay, so let's try that. Go straight across first and then go down, and you'll see the difference. And do it like your Nahanchi Nidan. So you guys do the teki or the Nahanchi. Okay, just punch down like that.